As a man thinketh, the power behind every thought. How are you, my friends? Welcome back to Short Inspiration from E.T., where we talk about books, life, mindset, spirituality, and all those questions we often feel but don't always say out loud. Today, we're talking about a classic, a small book with massive impact. This is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. If it were coffee, it's not grande, but it's strong. It's not long, but it hits straight. It's not complicated, but it cuts deep. And today, I want to share with you my deeper takeaway from it. Not just a summary, not just the key points, but the essence you can feel in your heart, the kind you can actually bring into real life. Part 1. The Source of Everything. The Mind. James Allen said, "A man is literally what he thinks. A person is the product of his thoughts." The first time I heard this, it sounded simple, but as you get older, as you go through things, as you chase dreams, it starts to hit differently. Think about it. Everything we do starts in the mind. Every habit we form comes from the mind. Every change we want begins in the mind. Allen says the mind is like a garden. What you plant is what you harvest. If you plant fear, you harvest doubt. If you plant anger, you harvest chaos. But if you plant faith, effort, discipline, hope, even if it's hard, even if it's far, you'll reap something good. And that's why this is powerful. It means we're not helpless. We're not victims of life. We have control, not over everything, but over what matters most: our thoughts. Part 2. Thoughts, Character, Destiny. Another powerful line. Act is the blossom of thought. Your actions are just the flowers. The real roots are your thoughts. Who you are today is not an accident. Where you are today is not random. Most of your decisions, conscious or unconscious, came from thought patterns. I remember a time when I didn't know what to do with my life. It felt like sitting in a dark room with a window that's closed, and you ask, "Why is it so dark?" But the truth is, you're the one holding the window. We can't control the weather outside, but we can open the window. Same with thoughts. Thoughts, character, habits, direction, destiny. If you want to change your destiny, you don't have to change your whole life in one go. Just start with one thought, one small seed, one new belief, one simple, maybe it's possible. Even if it's small, if it's consistent, it grows. Part 3. Pain, Problems, and Responsibility. One thing I admire about James Allen is he's not just preaching positivity. He's not like, think positive, be happy, and that's it. No. He says, if you have a problem, your mind played a role in it. Not to blame yourself, not to guilt trip you, but to give you power. Because the moment you acknowledge that you contributed to your situation, change becomes possible. He said, circumstance does not make the man, it reveals him to himself. Deep, right? Our struggles aren't meant to destroy us. They're like mirrors, showing what's inside: strength, fear, discipline, lack, or potential. If you're struggling with money, work, self-worth, health, relationships, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're being shaped, and you're not alone. Part 4. Calmness, Self-Mastery, and Inner Power. One of my favorite chapters is the one on serenity. True power isn't loud. It's not pride. It's not, "I'm always right." True power is calmness. It's being able to say, wait, I can't control the world, but I can control my reaction. I won't be moved by anger. I won't surrender to fear. I won't answer drama with drama. I won't let anxiety drive my life. Allen said, the calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others. A calm person is strong. A calm person thinks clearly. A calm person influences the room without raising his voice. The more chaotic the world feels, the more your inner world matters. Part 5. Planting New Thoughts. A practical takeaway. Here's the most practical thing I want to leave with you. If you want to change your life, plant new thoughts. No need for it to be big, no need for it to be perfect, no need for an ultra-high vision. Choose just one thought you want to plant every day. There is still hope. I can learn. I can be kinder to myself. I have value. My life can improve little by little. Repeat it, plant it, water it, protect it from weeds, negative spirals, old beliefs, self-doubt. You won't notice it instantly, but slowly it will change your actions, your character, your choices, and eventually your destiny. As James Allen said, you will become what you will to be. If you got something from today, even just one line, one realization, or one question to sit with, I'm grateful you're here. If you want more discussions like this about books, life, mindset, spirituality, and growth, please like, share, and subscribe to the Short Inspiration from ET on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Spotify. It means a lot and helps us reach more people who need inspiration, encouragement, or just a bit of light for their day. And to everyone who likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, I appreciate you more than you know. Until next time, my friend, guard your thoughts, because what you think becomes who you are. Stay grounded, stay growing, and stay grateful. This is E.T., and I'll see you in the next episode.